What's up, everybody? I'm Tyler.
And I'm Brittany.
We're back at you. We got a new video today, and on today's video, the main point of the video is we're sawing a log, a species of log we've never sawed, ever. Stay tuned to see what that is. All right, as you guys can see here, there's the log. Now we use that term a little loosely because it's not very large by any stretch of the imagination. But, show you the end grain. I'm gonna show you the bark.
Now you guys go down in the comments below and give us your best guess on what kind of log you believe this is.
While you're putting those guesses in the comment section below, I'm gonna get the chainsaw and cut this slight crook out of the end, because for what I'm using this log for, this may help direct you into what this log is. I'm using this log to make staves for bow making, traditional archery, okay? I don't talk about it a lot. My son's into archery. He does the 4-H program and he shoots and all that, and I shoot traditional archery for fun. That's how he ended up getting into that program and why we've pursued archery like that. I'm gonna use this to make staves. So we're gonna take this log, we're gonna try our best to cut it right down the middle, and then we're gonna hang this up in the shop to dry so that later we can take and make traditional bows out of it. So that should help you in your guesses, because there's one particular wood, if you know anything about traditional bow making, that they do use a lot. Are you ready? Guesses in? What is it, Britt?
Osage orange. Or as we like to call it down here, what we call it? Bodock.
Yeah, so Osage orange, about to put it on the sawmill. I've never sawed it before. I do know that, well, I have never sawn it. I have sawn it with my grandfather years and years and years ago. It's known to have a very rot-resistant wood. Also, it's pretty yellow when you first saw it, so it should be really cool to see the sawdust coming off that thing.
I've actually never seen it, so this will be my first time as well.
See, I told you guys, it's really yellow when you first saw it and before it oxidizes when it touches the air. It's kind of like when you cut fresh red cedar, eastern red cedar. It's really, really bright, then it oxidizes and it gets a little bit brown hint. But when you look at this fresh saw or fresh face here, it's super yellow. And the sawdust, as you can see behind us here, very vibrant yellow. So we cut the crook out of the log because I didn't need it that long anyway. Got it as straight as we could. And now we're gonna try to position that to where we can split it right down the middle. So we could go get the tractor and carry this small log, post-sized log over there, or we could just see if I could carry it.
Let's see if Hercules got it.
Let's see if we can get it.
Oh! He made it, y'all.
It was heavier than it looks. All right, so let's show you something before we saw. We've positioned the log on the mill so that we're looking at about 4.5 to the center on both ends of this log. So we're wanting to split this log down the middle. Now let me tell you why. Okay, so in bow making, and I have limited knowledge, made 1 or 2 bows, but if you're real interested in it, there's a lot of traditional archers out there that you can look at. Clay Hayes is a big one in the YouTube world. But I do know this. You can just split this. You know, some people take, a wedge and split it. Well, I have a wood miser sawmill. Why wouldn't I use it to do the split for me? So that's why I'm doing it the way I am. But the bow, the backing of the bow, or rather when you're holding a bow and the front piece in front of you is gonna come from the rounded section. The wood you take away till you get to that thin piece comes from the interior. So what you do is, imagine this in quarters, in 4. And then this right here would be, the front, physical front of your bow. And you look at the tightness of the grain here on this particular log, and you can see how sturdy that would be. I mean, there is nothing, you know, between the ears there. And then towards the center, this is the wood here we would actually carve away till we get out here to the face of the bow.
So let's start this up and get this thing split. Alright, now it's time for that grain reveal.
Let's see what we got. Hidden.
Oh, check this out.
Pretty yellow.
That is so cool.
We need to get something and wipe this off real quick so we can, well, it's wiping off. It's pretty,
Pretty dry.
pretty dry. Nothing hard to get off. I'll back this camera out and show you guys a little more of it. Yeah, that would make all kind of cool stuff
That is
right
so
there.
neat.
It's a real hardwood too.
Hey, it matches my shirt.
You're dressed for the occasion.
I'm yellow.
No doubt. Not even planned, but you're dressed for the occasion. That's funny. Yeah, this stuff's really, really hard. I mean, look, check this out. Take your thumbnail and push super hard and you're not leaving a print. Real hardwood. What you think, Britt? You like Osage orange?
Yes, this is so cool. I've never seen anything like this before.
Yeah, it's definitely different. They use it a lot in fence posts, or my grandfather used to have this saying. Let me tell you this one. I remember when I was a kid, he would tell me, you could take a bodock post, put it in, what did he say, like limestone ground or some kind of hard ground, and it would rot out the hole. That was his saying for Osage, which he just called bodock. I'm not sure, pretty sure it's bodark. Comment down below is what it is technically or whatever, but it is Osage orange is the technical, specific, true name for it, and Osage orange is pretty good material for bow making, and that's our plan. Now the question is, do we go ahead and quarter it, or do we leave it like this to dry? Now that I'm about to turn it up and kind of experiment. If I could quarter this easy on the sawmill, then I probably should. Let's see.
So we went ahead and decided to quarter these and check them out.
Yeah, I'll show you, like, basically, this is the portion that we will be removing later once they've dried. And then the bow, you know, will be out here, you know, where we'll just take the bark off and sand that. But all this material will get removed out, you know, to form the bow. Good wedge there, it's perfect. Now we just need to go take those, put them in the corner of the shop, let them hang out there for several months to a year. I don't know how long, but we'll test them with a moisture meter. But they need to go hang out and dry out now that we've got them separated into their individual staves and hang, you know, it may be a while, but if you guys watch us, you'll eventually see me make a bow out of that. So let's go take care of what we need to finish taking care of today. And that is, we got to work on the bus. If you guys are wanting to see more farm content and a little update on the bus, then hang tight, because that's coming. We got to change the fuel filters today. I've already changed the oil, got the footage, gonna add it in. Gonna change the fuel filters today, and I'll show you some stuff we did over the weekend on the bus. Then we're gonna go out, show you some updates on the farm. We'll close it out after that. Hang tight, we still got a lot to get through, guys. Okay, in behind us here, you can see the engine on the school bus. We're getting into that now. Now, we changed the oil yesterday. I got some footage of it, and things got a little messy. Let's get those images in here now, the videos of that in here now. Then we'll get into this fuel filter. Got the bus warming up behind me. Miss Brittany is over here. There you are. She is cleaning up some of my overspray on the windows right now, and I'm about to change that oil, so we're gonna let it warm up so we can get all the old oil out of there. Not too bad. Wasn't too tight or nothing. I'm gonna try my best to keep as much oil in these buckets I got set up here. And help with me. All right, so have my backup bucket ready. This is definitely one of the biggest oil filters. I keep saying fuel. Oil filters I've ever changed.
Oh, that is a big one.
Yeah, I would say. I feel like this could get messy.
Looks a little messy to me. Whoa! Oh!
I don't know if you can tell or not. Things got a little wild and western while I was doing that oil change, and yeah, I'm pretty covered all over.
I jumped and ran back.
Luckily, I didn't get anything like in my eye or anything. I'm good. So I would highly suggest that you do as I say and not as I do, and put some safety glasses on for that, because when that dropped, oil went everywhere. I'm cleaning up. I'm about to go in and get cleaned up from that, but I'm gonna finish the job first, because that's what we'll do. Check out what an oil filter this thing has. That's a large one. If you've seen a bigger oil filter than this, comment down below. Got some fresh oil on the seal. I'll run her in there tight.
Oil filters in, oil plugs in. Now it's time to fill her back up with oil. All right, so now we're gonna get some of the fuel filters changed in here.
All right, so I kind of got in here a second ago, and I went ahead and pre-loosened a little bit. I did it with my hand, so it wasn't overhand tight. But we got, I think there's a coolant filter and 2 fuel filters I have to change outside of the oil and oil filter we already have changed.
So many filters, and they're so big.
I did notice something here, and I'm going to bring it to the attention of the camera here in just a second, see what you guys think. So that was slap full of fuel, okay? Now, I've changed and done a lot of fuel in my time. Now, this came from the school district that we got it from, or whatever, at the, you know, the auctions or whatever. But if I'm not mistaken, somebody put red fuel in here. That's off-road. That definitely wasn't me. Yeah, that's somebody put off-road in there, and that wasn't me.
That's a no-no.
Now we got to fill up the new filter. Try not to spill it everywhere. Then we got to get in here and spin this bad boy on. Once I get it lined up here. I'm almost there, I think. Oh, there it went. I felt it go up. There we go. I don't have to wipe it off. I got diesel. I had to keep it full of diesel to make sure we don't lose too much of our prime. I had to get in here with the old filter pliers to get a hold of this one, but what we got here is a coolant filter, and I got a new one over there to put on it. This one did not want to let go. We've got the fuel filter changed. We got the oil filter changed. We got the transmission filter changed. And we got the coolant filter changed, along with an oil change. Let's see if we can get her started up. Knock my tape down. You see camera, I'll show you guys my dash here. Sitting on somewhere between 60, 65. Oil pressure, we're charging, got a half tank of fuel. We have checked that, it does appear to be working, but we won't rely strictly on that. Okay, so the paint job unveiling. I got Britton, Aiden in the bus, they're hiding back there, but check it out. What do you guys think? Now, I've got a word I'll say for this. It's good from far from good. No, it's a decent paint job. I think it turned out pretty good. What do you guys think? I'll turn the camera around and get my mug out of there and let you guys see what we got going on. I think we did pretty good. Definitely doesn't look like a school bus per se anymore, and more of the adventure bus, which this rock right here, hey, that's indicative of the adventures we're gonna have here in the near future. Testing out those oil and filter changes and all that, and I'm about to head back inside and I'll show you what we did on the inside. As we step inside, you can see that we have our subfloor installed. It's insulated, and well, heck, it sounds a lot better in here too. Turn around here towards the front. Lots of space to build and turn this into our RV of dreams, right, Britt?
So we made it back from our bus adventure. Now it's time for a garden update. Now it's time to get the garden hoed out a little bit. What are these, Tyler?
Okra.
This is the okra. And our tomatoes are looking good. It's got some blooms on them. And the squash over here. Tyler hoed all these yesterday morning. Now he's got to get to the okra. I got the cucumbers right here to the right of Aiden. All down through there. And our butternut squash looking good. And check out the watermelon patch. It didn't come up too good. It got a little patchy through here. But there's one. Let's see if we can find another one. There's another one. Hopefully we'll have enough to eat. Check out our bee boxes over there. We just got those in this week, so hopefully we'll have some honey. Our friend Wayne that brought us the bee boxes also brought me 4 new hens. They are Americana breed. And I'll take you in there and show you their eggs. Look how cute they are. They have little feathers on the side of their faces. More chickens or more hens equals more eggs. Check out their eggs. Isn't that beautiful?
All right, we got a little bit of wind blowing out here. The garden behind us. That's gonna do it. Britt took you around, did a little update while I was doing some hoeing over in the garden area. So it's gonna wind it up. What you wanna add, Miss Brittany?
Don't forget to check out our Patreon page and our Instagram.
Yep, check everything out. Check the description below. I'll have links to everything. That's gonna do it for this one. I hope you guys enjoyed it. I hope you like seeing some new wood. Maybe you have or haven't ever seen that SAWN before. Who knows? Comment down below. Till next time, guys.
See ya.